So yeah, I kind of thought that I was going to wear these glasses for educational purposes, and no, I'm not going to be able to do it. First of all, these glasses are probably somebody's prescription. I don't know. My stepdad gave these to me. I don't even know why. I'm going to take them off because they're not even mine. They're not mine. They're not mine. What's going on, everybody? My name is Brianna. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into Disturbriana vlog channel. If you are already subscribers, thank you so much for tuning back in. If you are new, hit that subscribe button and look forward to what I have going in the future. Today's topic is basically about education, primarily of taking a break when you're, finish one degree level, or do you keep going nonstop? Now, this can apply to those who are going from high school to college, associates to bachelors, masters to doctorates. My primary target is bachelors to masters. Reason being is because that's what I'm going through right now. The usual norm for this kind of leap is to go right from bachelors to masters nonstop. You take that summer break and you go right back for fall semester. In some cases, some people aren't ready to take that leap to go right from bachelor's to master's or whatever your preference is. Some people are not ready for that. Some people really need a break from school because, yeah, you got your degree, but it was just, mentally draining and you just want to step away from it. Now, if you're wondering what category I fall into the group of taking a break. I took a educational hiatus for almost 2 years, and I'm speaking in that terms because I'm actually going to grad school in October. Now, the grad school I'm going to is an online accredited university where, I already did my research on it. It's legit. It was referred to me through a friend. I should be done by June of 2020. I'm enrolled and ready to go. As you can see, I went to Lock Haven University from August 2012 to December 2016. There's a lot to go into, grad school. Let's just go into grad school requirements. Most grad school want a decent GPA. My GPA is sorta can be accepted, but I mean, it's not really something that you should just flaunt around. Most grad schools want you to take a GRE. I found that out a couple months ago. I was just like, what the hell is GRE? It's basically similar to taking the SATs. For those of you that are high school viewers and are viewing this, y'all take the SATs to get into college. And for us students who have our bachelors and are trying to get their masters, you have to take a GRE, which is, similar to the SATs. I think this high school level stuff. From what I read, it's 10th, 11th grade, level of reading, writing, and math and stuff like that. If you're going somewhere that requires you to take the GRE, make sure you study for that. Quick note, they say that you should take the GRE the summer before you attend grad school. The university that I'm going to don't require me to take a GRE. Because of the program that I'm going for, which is Masters of Science, to be in computer science again, my GPA is acceptable and I didn't have to take the GRE. So for example, if I had to take the GRE, I would have had to take it summer of 2017, which was last year. Some people have to do extra tasks, such as papers or maybe another test. Let's just start with evaluating, going right back to school, after the summer, go right back for the next semester. As I stated before, on average, you are encouraged to just go nonstop. This is just my personal opinion. I just think the pros are already in that educational mindset that you are ready to go. And they've already done their research on their school. They've probably done it while, the semester is going on. And with all the assignments that you're doing, the final studying, the paper writing, midterms, all of that stuff, those students are doing their research while they're doing all this extra stuff, so they're able to multitask. They're already prepared for what's about to head their way. Now, the con is the obvious, which is not being able to take a break. The other ideal thing is after your bachelor's, you want to get that first entry-level position. You might not have a chance of getting that entry-level position if you don't think you can handle working full-time and going to school full-time. I think the two basic cons is not being able to take that break and probably not having an entry-level position yet, because some people can't handle it. And I did say that, you know, I think people who, you know, go right back into it, I think they do good at multitasking, but I think sometimes that could be a little bit much and you're eventually going to want to let something go. Is it the job? Is it the school? I could be wrong. Like, everyone's situation is different. You're going to be drained out. So I think there just has to be a break somewhere. Maybe if you get a part-time entry level, you know, that may benefit you more to go to school full-time. Let's talk about taking a break from school. There's a certain amount of reasons why people may want to take a break. They just, let's see, if we could go down a list, probably mentally, physically drained, you know, having their own families, marriage, kids, wanting to get experience in that entry-level position. Or you could be me, which part of my reason is wanting the entry-level experience first, but my primary reason was just researching a school that would accept where I'm at right now and will help me elevate it. I think the #1 pro of taking a break from going from bachelor's to master's is that you have enough time to research where you want to go to school, what major you want to take up, what concentration within that major you want to take up, and talk to the staff, the admission staff, financial staff. You have enough time to do all of that research without the pressure of finishing a final, a midterm, a paper, an assignment. The most you have to do is work. But when you come home, you do all your research and you go on about your day. Another important pro, you have enough time to study for the GRE. Again, you don't have the pressure of finals, you don't have the pressure of assignments, midterms, any of that. You are able to focus primarily on that test. You can go to whatever boot camp you may need to go to, study online, if you have the book, because you don't really have nothing else. Not to say you don't have nothing else going for yourself. Like, of course you work and everything, but again, after you come off from work, you can study the GRE. If you're already working in the entry-level position and you put that time in, they could probably pay for your schooling, and that's something that's very beneficial. You are lucky if your job is able to do that for you. My job, unfortunately, does not do that. I've accepted that already, and I'm going to move forward, you know, without it. It's okay. 3 pros: more time for GRE studying, more time for grad school research, and possible tuition reimbursement from your job if you already put that time in. The cons, remembering how to do everything all over again, the FAFSA, the financial aid, all of that stuff. You don't get the state grant for grad school, at least in Pennsylvania you don't. Remembering what you gotta fill out. You know, in my case, I had to ask my mom, I had to call my mom and was like, Mom, what did we do again? Because I can't remember. I think another thing is you have to prove yourself more, because some people take long breaks, like with like years of breaks. Like some people may take 5 or maybe over 10. So you have to prove yourself that you are worth being in this classroom just like everyone else, especially for those that, you know, come right out of undergrad and go right to grad school, because I do think they look at you differently and they just assume that you can't do nothing because you took a break, and that's not true. You can do it when you put the hard work in. Honestly, don't let anybody discourage you, because it can easily come to you and it can easily knock you down, and you gotta have tough skin going into grad school, especially knowing that you took this break. It was your choice, and now it's your choice to go back. Now for me, it's going to be a slight bit hard because I really don't like online classes, but I'm going to get used to it because this is what I want to do. So I'm going to go for it. With the right help around you, you'll be able to get it done. Trust me. What advice do I have? Like, either way, be prepared to go to grad school, whether you go right back or whether you took that break, because you know, everything gets harder each time. But I think once you accept that it's going to be a little bit more difficult than before, I think that'll make it a little bit easier, because you already come into this mindset like, yo, like, I know this is going to be tough, but if I follow everything that's, you know, directly said to me, if I take advantage of the resources that I have, it'll make it a little bit easier. Go for it. I encourage everyone to, you know, go back to school if they have that in their hearts. School is not for everybody. If you want to go to trade school, if you want to get certifications, do it. Don't let that stop you, because once you do, you'll start getting comfortable, and then you'll be like, you know what, I don't need nothing else. And then what happens is you see everyone else progress and you see that you're stuck. I wanted to go back to grad school because I saw that I was stuck a little bit, and I was just like, well, definitely if I want to get paid more, I need to elevate myself. So that motivated me to go. Seeing my friends getting their masters or going for their masters, that motivated me, and here I am, about to 10 in October. So it's never too late. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below. Let's encourage everyone else who's making decisions on what they want to do with their educational future, whether they want to take this break, whether they want to go right ahead and go right back to school. Let's encourage them with advice, any tips. Let's inspire others to go forth with their education. Make sure you guys like the video, make sure y'all comment, and make sure y'all subscribe. In that order, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, every Wednesday around noon, there's going to be a new video posted, and I will see you guys next Wednesday at noon. So, peace out.